Hi, this is Dr. Scott Allen with Fillmore and Delta Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. I want to talk to you a little bit today about some of the impairments in your balance system that can happen after things like a traumatic brain injury, a stroke, some sort of vestibular neuritis, or some sort of problem that happens with integration systems and the balance systems of the brain. So one thing that can happen is your vestibular system does not really communicate really well with your visual system. There's a reflex called the vestibulo-ocular reflex, which helps your body distinguish movement between your vision and your head movements. So let's say I turn my head to the left, but I should be able to maintain my vision straight ahead. Or if I look to the left, I should maintain my head position straight forward without causing dizziness, a feeling of unsteadiness or imbalance. So one thing that can happen is a problem can happen with that vestibulo-ocular reflex, and it needs a retraining. So one thing that we do for retraining on that is called VOR ×1. With that, we find a stationary object. You can use your finger, thumb, or an object stuck to the wall, kind of like my little stars and stickers right here. You look at the object, you stare and focus on that object, and you turn your head back and forth while you're staring at that object. You do that back and forth at a very slow rate to start. You can also do up and down. So looking up and down, staring at your target. And what that does is your visual system is giving feedback to the brain, and the vestibular system gives feedback to the brain at the same time, and they're trying to correlate and make sense of the data that's being input into the brain. And what it does is it kind of gives a rehabituation training in order to steady your gaze, steady your balance, steady your ability to walk and move around without fear or risk of falls. So that's just a starter to this vestibulo-ocular reflex training to kind of help that habituation process. So if you're having any issues like that, that's a good place to start, or it might be better to have a good diagnosis from your doctor or physical therapist in order to kind of get the basis of what needs to happen for retraining. Thanks a lot.